Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more of my chest stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. My husband went on a trip with a group of guys and many of them cheated on their wives. I want to tell them, but it would be obvious it was my husband who told me. Like the title says, my husband went on a trip with a group of men. Many of these are friends of a mutual friend on the trip. He knew 3 of the guys beforehand and met the rest on the trip. They went to a place known for sex tourism. Had my husband not FaceTimed me while some of this stuff was happening, I don't think I'd believe that he was innocent and didn't participate. Most of the men are married with kids and one has a long-term girlfriend. Of the group of men, my husband and one other guy were the only ones who didn't take up the offer of hookers from the tour and security guy. That term is used loosely as he was also the guy offering them party favors and women. My husband told me on the condition that he does not want something to come out later and he be implicated by the association. He felt that I should know what was happening on this trip and he can't risk our relationship. He also said I cannot inform any of the wives and they will know it was him who broke the bro code. They all seemed so comfortable cheating on their spouses and he said it didn't seem like it was the first time. Someone we know very closely and wouldn't imagine doing something like this also participated. He ended up cutting the trip short as well as he didn't want to continue hanging out with some of these people. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I am so conflicted and hurt by these people. I will be seeing these wives and girlfriends at events and some of them frequently. How can I not tell them? I feel as a woman I would want to be informed. However, my husband said it is not our business as to what their marriages are like. He told me that there is no way their wives don't have an inkling. Before he went to this destination, we looked it up and I mentioned to my husband that because this is what people go there to do, I'm slightly uncomfortable and his assurance was that he would openly communicate with me and let me know everything that happened, which he did. I don't think he expected what happened on this trip either. I just don't know how to respect these people and continue being friends with them as well as not spilling the beans. If I am cool with them or don't interact with them, they will know something is up as I'm usually bubbly and outgoing. The only innocent people are my husband's friend, who is single, and his one other friend who abstained and hung out with my husband. However, it is upsetting that all of these men condoned and basically enabled each other's behavior. How do I move forward? I just really don't know. It's making me question if my morals align with my husband, but I also know he's in a very tough spot. Wow. Oh my gosh. I feel like as women, we would just always tell. But I guess for men, it's the bro code. Like this person says, if someone cheats, then you don't tell their girlfriend or wife. Crazy how that's a bro code though. What's crazy to me is the fact that the husband is okay with his friends cheating and he doesn't want to break the bro code because he still wants to be friends with them. Is that what I'm hearing? And I get his wife not wanting to tell anyone yet because she's put in a tough spot. I feel like if she tells everyone, then that's jeopardizing her own marriage because her husband doesn't want any trouble with it. You know, the husband doesn't want to be associated with it. And if it all comes out, then the husband's going to get the most hate. But I feel like the husband shouldn't care about his friends if they're all cheaters. Right? Like the wives deserve to know, especially the one with a freaking kid. I guess they also don't want to be the ones to ruin someone's marriage, right? Like they don't want to be the ones to tell people because they're like, oh my god, if I tell everyone, then I'm going to be the one who ruined everything. And then friendships are going to go to waste. But then why would you want to keep a friendship like that? You know, every single time the wife is going to see like one of the guys, she's going to be like, ugh, I know what he did. But honestly, like if you have a friend that cheats, why would you even want to be friends with them? Like why would you want to keep them in your life? If someone cheats, then that's just their personality, you know? Like they're just not someone you want around even as a friend. If they can cheat on their partner like that, you think they're gonna be a good person to you as a friend? Better off without these friends. Ugh. I hope the wives find out soon though. I woke up to my boyfriend strangling my dog. I was asleep and woke up to the sound of my dog crying. When I looked over, I saw my boyfriend with the dog pinned down to the bed, choking the ever-living hell out of him. As soon as he saw that I was awake, he stopped and said that he wouldn't stop barking. This was so out of character of him. Nah, that's always been his character. He just hasn't shown you his true character. If you can hurt an animal like that, yeah, that's your true character. You've just been hiding it all along. That's how you really feel about animals. Disgusting. Honestly, get him out of your life because if he can do that to your dog, you might be next. Your kid might be next. Who knows? Despite the fact that I know he doesn't like dogs, he has always been very kind to mine. I asked him to leave and he did. Now he's blowing up my phone telling me that he's sorry, and I just don't know what to think right now. It was honestly kind of terrifying to see him like that. He even looked very angry while doing it. Yeah, break up with him. Seriously. You hurt my kid like that? Bro, I'm gonna call the police and it won't be for me. Red flags everywhere. I hate how some people have to like post this on the internet and be like, what do I do? What should I do? Why is my boyfriend like that? Bitch! You know what he did? Do you care about your dog at all? Like, why are you asking everyone? Oh my gosh. I just found out today that an ex-coworker I was close to died on the advice I gave her. I worked 911 for 2.5 years for a county in Arkansas. While there, the people on my shift became my family as I saw them more than my actual family. About 1.5 into my employment, we got a new trainee H. She was kind, soft-spoken, and didn't want drama. Because of this, we became really close friends. A today found out that she died while on her way back from seeing her husband R graduate the military. Her and her husband R were having some marital issues due to the fact that she was in Arkansas and he was in South Carolina for his boot camp and training. They Skyped and texted daily, but the distance was wearing on them. H confided in me with her marital problems as I confided in her about my own. Mine was stupid stuff really, dirty dishes in the sink, clothes on the floor, etc. At the time of me advising her to go see her husband, she had 2 weeks left before her and her husband moved into the military station housing. I knew this very well, but also felt that she was quitting 911 dispatch in 2 weeks anyway, so why not quit that night? The night I gave her the advice and go see her husband graduate in 2 days. She had been leaning towards going anyway, but needed that final push. Anyway, she left and saw him graduate. She sent me pictures and I congratulated her and her husband for making it through the 7 months of separation they endured. On her way back though, she and her friend saw a stored vehicle on the highway and stopped to ask if they needed help. This is the friend's account of the moments leading to H's death. And while assisting the stored car, a drunk driver came through, crashed, running H over and killing her. She was dead on arrival when the EMTs got there. She was 19, a full life ahead of her, one of ambition and determination to make her adult life better than her childhood. She had confided in me her dreams and wishes, and I gave her the best advice I could give. I gave her the advice to go. I gave her that final push. I made her leap into her car and drive for hours to see her husband graduate, only for her to die while returning home. I can't help but wonder, had I not given her the advice to go, would she still be alive, living in the military housing with her husband, having the life she and her husband always dreamed of? That's so sad, but it's obviously not her fault at all. It was the drunk driver's fault. If he wasn't there in the first place, then she wouldn't have died. If he didn't drink and drive, then she wouldn't have died. You know, there are so many factors. It's so sad to see this person blame themselves. It's not your fault at all. I do hope that she's getting the help that she needs though. She's just feeling guilty for something that wasn't in her control. Well, that's it for the video. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!